Greetings, most honorable listeners and masters of the martial arts. I am Travis.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Big Los.
And this is CTE, and this is going to be an experience for you. And I am just actually happy that we actually got the intro right. I'm sorry, but the past few weeks, we just been like Chris we couldn't hear Chris.
Got no sound.
Like, somebody missing. It didn't work right. But I'm so sorry. Happy we got that. We got the actual intro right. And if you guys didn't know, we are sponsored by the Virtual Fight Tour. And of course, you guys know we support them. They support us, and they are a great organization. And we cannot wait for the next Virtual Fight Tour event. I may be in the building again. I don't know. It was I enjoy being there and get the energy of the building, get the energy of the competitors. But on March 28th to April 2nd, March 30th to April 2nd. It is the Ocean State Grand Nationals in Rhode Island. So make sure you guys if you haven't gotten your hotel rooms, you need to do that fast. If you haven't gotten your airplane tickets, you need to do that because these prices are not going down. So I don't know what you're waiting on. And make sure you can go. You can already start your registration because it is open. So go ahead and go ahead and register. Gentlemen. Oh, I got music today. Yes, you do.
Stomp your feet and clap your hands with me. It's a celebration. Yeah, stomp, stomp, clap, clap, stomp, stomp, clap. You got it. Tech 9. Let's go. KC-Mo. Roll. I'm representing KC-Mo. Roll. Yeah. Consider ducking us, cause ain't nobody touching us. Got the city loving us, they jumping like it's double dutch. Come through in the clutch, we just make it so you must be rough. Ain't never been no lucky stuff, we winners just because we tough. See my flag, they flying it. Okay.
This is the better song, this is the better song.
You know who it is. Put it together right here. I hold it down for the city that I'm at. That's Kansas City boy in the middle of the map, yeah. And I'm KC Stuntin'. Welcome to the town.
Los, where you at? He's audio only all of a sudden.
I knew that was coming, bro. I could have told you, bro. You let it run for far. You let it go for far too long. He back there waving at you.
I don't know what happened.
Everybody say.
It's a cloud.
Everybody say. Oh, okay. All right. Let's get this started, man.
Holy moly. All right.
Oh, Chris, how you doing, man?
Trav, I'm doing okay, sir.
Los, how you doing, man? You know, you just removed yourself your video. You turned your video off. We can still hear you though, just so you know. What? What in the world?
That's the mute noise. He said, I don't talk to you.
I out last week. I had to get a little music for him, it's a celebration,
a little music.
He's not wearing his normal green that he's been wearing the last couple of weeks.
I'm wearing a blue shirt today.
You are wearing a blue shirt. You letting it be known you're a New Yorker. You got the New York hat and everything, but it is what it is.
What is what it is?
Y'all are losers.
Yeah.
Welcome to the losers group. You're down here with the Tampa Bay and Detroit Lions. All right, welcome.
I don't think anybody down there with the Detroit Lions.
Hey, we were 10-7 this year. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. Even though I was mad that they're 10-7, we were 10-7 this year. They weren't that bad, or they weren't. They weren't. Frustrating.
Right.
Anyway,
yes.
Gentlemen, how was your past week? How are you guys doing, man? How's life treating you?
Same old.
Same on my end too. Nothing too crazy. My family and I went to Florida last week. And then when I came back, the reason why I wasn't here last week was because I had to go to a conference. I had to set up for a conference on Tuesday. So I had to drive up to that. So that's why.
Did you guys celebrate Valentine's Day? Did y'all do anything like big, or you guys are like I don't do anything because
No, we did. I got her some stuff, and then I had, like I said, I had a conference, but the conference was probably like an hour and a half away from where I live. So, but the people that I was with, they actually, the guy that hosts the event, he owns a booth in the dome. So he actually let everybody go into his suite or whatever. He had a double suite in the dome. So we got to go in the suite for the first half of the game. Then we watched the rest of the game in our regular seats that we watch them at. So that was pretty cool. So that was our Valentine's Day kind of together. But other than that, I was at the conference the whole day.
Okay. Chris?
Work. Did stuff. We did a little something for each other.
So, both of y'all have daughters. Do y'all do anything for your daughters on Valentine's Day?
Yes, I do.
What do you do?
I get them Valentine's, wake up in the morning, we do a special breakfast, but I do that for all the kids. But I make it a little bit, I let the girls pick what they want, and they usually want sprinkle pancakes. And so we go in there, we make them together, and then we go eat. But
are you constipated over this? Los, what you doing?
Why you gotta be all loud right now?
I just asked a question. I'm trying to understand.
I don't know why Trav always got to say some stuff when ain't no stuff need to be said.
Controversial stuff. I be doing my show from home now. I can't.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Be
careful of stuff you be bringing up now. I got my daughter over there. She need to be in bed anyway.
Hey,
you gotta pass your bedtime.
My kids know I love them.
Start wearing headphones. See what I'm doing.
I know. I left my earbuds at the school. So
anyway, they like to listen anyway. They want to hear.
Joe over there in his he always somewhere.
I heard what he said.
I know. He was like, I got 2 from school.
Oh, there you go. That was the next question I was about to ask. Did y'all have to all right, who gave you something? It was something like that. But are you? It's interesting for you.
It's not really a big thing. I mean, we do it obviously for the school and stuff like that, but. My wife she's never really been a real into it like that. So, I mean, it's cool. I mean, obviously you just still feel like you're not obligated, but you feel like you still should do something. Right. But yeah, not a big thing.
Your oldest is 17. He got he has to get the big teddy bear with
a dozen roses.
Yeah.
You doing all that?
I think he broke up with her just in time.
No, I'm not about to get toxic right now. I'm not.
I'm just saying, he's a smart kid.
I didn't say nothing.
Okay, all right. Let's get to some Friday stuff then. Are we there? All right. This weekend, do we have any updates from this weekend? Congratulations to Joey Perry. I saw that he had they did double. They already passed the amount of competitors they had at last year's. I think they said they doubled it, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not gonna fact check it, but I think they did do well. Their turnout was pretty well. What's been interesting is that everybody.
I heard there were a bunch of people were there.
I've heard that so now this is becoming a pattern. There's a lot of people are out competing, and I think it probably has something to do. I don't know. I don't want to say that because I was about to say it might have something to do with that Canada's back, but I think people are back out competing, and it's up. So prize money should go up, but we don't have to.
Oh my God!
Just saying, prize money should go back to where it was. I'm just saying it should, but it is what it is. That's when
we talked about that. It was agreed on last year.
Once y'all all stop showing up, and
prize money go back. No, see if they don't show up, the prize money will definitely go up down. But when people start showing up, the prize money ain't going up.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's the point I'm trying to make. They ain't raised. Why would they do that? Y'all still coming?
Hey,
and bigger numbers than we were before.
Why would I? People are creatures of habit, and it's hard to break habits.
Hobby. It's a sport. It's something we do for the fun.
Yep.
Yeah. One person gets $500. Everybody else just enjoys the competition.
Not at Ocean State. Ocean State, because they're giving out $3,500 for a winner of open weight, $1,500 for the runner-up, $750 for third place, $250 from anywhere from 5th to 8th.
So why you saying they didn't give out more money? This tournament about to give out more money.
Oh no. I'm saying they're giving. I'm saying everybody else. All the other ones aren't giving out more money.
It started with that. You should have been like, hey, congratulations, They're actually upping up their game. They putting the money out there. This is how they're doing. They break it down so everybody has a chance to put a little money in their pocket.
Chris,
we did that last week.
Thank you.
I was like, we did that last week. We did that. We broke that down. We was. I didn't want. Yeah.
I listened to the show.
So I'm gonna believe that one, sir.
Holy fair.
All right. So this is gonna be one of those episodes where we are all over the place. But I'm gonna start with this.
Okay.
Are y'all ready
Maybe.
to admit that I was right? What I was right about is about there's something going on in space that they're not telling us. Are y'all ready to admit that?
Fam.
Thank you.
I was there before you were there. So I just don't be talking all the time. I probably people would think
you
I'm
might have
probably
been there,
Travis,
but you didn't say it. I'm
Travis,
just saying.
Travis,
Look, they just had
Travis,
us. Did you see the comment that just came through?
Travis. I'm not gonna say nothing about you being right, not right, because I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. I'm about to jump on Chris's ass though. Chris is like,
what?
I was there before you.
Bro, listen.
Before you.
I've been to think that we are the only entity in this universe that is a sentient being is a little arrogant.
That's true, but I'm not saying that.
I've been saying that for years. I've been saying, listen. Don't.
All right, let me just clarify.
We'll get down to the path.
A few months ago, I was saying that
I've been rocking with Trav on the alien stuff.
There's something going on because you got all of a sudden we got a space force. They admitted that there have been UFOs. Now all of a sudden they're shooting stuff down out the air that don't make any sense. So even though they said it was a Chinese balloon, whatever. Yeah, but they shot down other stuff that wasn't Chinese balloon. They just said they didn't say what it was.
The one there, there was one of them that was shot down with a missile.
Yes, and it's like no, they're shooting stuff down for some reason. They got all of a sudden there's some kind of race to get to space. They trying to get all the billionaires up in space for some reason. There was just a comet that just came into Earth's atmosphere and just went away. Everybody filmed it. They just did it last week. They filmed a comet coming in. Pull it up. All right, I'm gonna pull it up. All right, and also,
Trav, you want to know what's under the bottom of the drying up Euphrates River?
What?
Go down that rabbit hole. See, now you would talk some stuff.
Say this, man. Maybe people under there. Or people from Wakanda? What's that group from Wakanda? The Wakanda people that live in the water. That's what they under there for real. Not Avatar.
That's Avatar's.
Atlanteans. It's not Avatar. I know what he's talking. It's not Avatar. I know what he's
talking about. The Atlanteans. Well, it's supposed to be the Atlanteans.
Talicon or something like that.
Yeah.
That's from the movie. That's not there, but okay, I got you. Yeah.
So you're saying it ain't real?
Fam, of course.
Hold on, I'm about to pull it up, man, so you can see it.
It's fake too. I bet you it's fake.
It's on CBS.
I mean, it ain't fake.
Yes, it does. I'm putting it up on USA Today, just so I know you. I know how you are. It's an ad.
Commercial.
So. It's an ad. What you want me to do? I can't control the ad. So.
Not share it until the ad is over.
No, y'all getting it like I gotta get it. Y'all gonna get it just like I gotta get the ad. Because I gets the ad. Oh, wait, it's a skip button. See? There it is. The dazzling fireball from a 3-foot meteor was spotted throughout Europe. Literally, everybody's filming this thing.
Yo. That's crazy. That's like a UFO or something, yo.
No, but before a large meteor hits, smaller ones come through.
Yo, so that means something bigger coming.
It's a possibility, yes. I'm dead serious on this. Like, no, seriously, it's a dead possibility.
Oh, that was USA Today too.
Yup. Yeah. I know you're being sarcastic, but don't make it. It's true. Know. I'm telling. They just set something up to see if we can knock asteroid off of trajectory with a missile or something. They just proved that they can do it. They were testing this. That's because they know something is coming, man. I'm just letting you may not know. Hey, I'm just telling you, something is happening and they're not telling us because there's too much stuff going on out there. They doing way too much stuff. I don't know if it's aliens. I don't know if it's some kind of asteroid. I don't know if they just about to start fighting in space. But whatever the case may be, something's happening and they just not telling us. Or this Earth is just so messed up.
They're trying to tell us that he Nick Fury.
I know I ain't Nick Fury. Stuff. I'm just saying. I'm just intelligent enough. Yeah, you need to. Hey. Yes, Les Los. You need to get that telescope out there.
Start Christmas. Yeah, I mean, open it up. Yeah, we're gonna have to go and look, see what's going on out in that outer galaxy.
What's going on?
Yeah, you joking, and then next you know what's gonna happen. He gonna see something. It's gonna be like, look up, don't look up.
Hey.
That's exactly what you are. You like the dudes from Don't Look Up, trying not to believe what's actually going on out in space, man. Just letting you know. Just trying to let you know.
That's gonna be crazy when it hit, though. It's gonna knock the whole Earth off of whatever thing it's on.
If they admit that something's about to hit and it's a global disaster, what are you gonna do? Seriously, what would you do if you're the last week of your life? What are you actually gonna do?
I don't know.
Never planned that out.
Your kid's in the room, so I'm not gonna say all the stuff I'm gonna do.
Yeah, my kids are in the room. He's listening. So yeah.
But it's gonna be fun.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. That's a good thought. So when a new come out, I'm like breaking news. You got like 7 days.
You know what I want you to do, Los? I want you to make a video, Trav. You were right. Post it on Facebook, like Trav. You know what? I was wrong, brother. You were right. Actually, I don't even want to be right about this
now, or when they tell us it's 7 days.
When they, all right.
Like, why would
I don't even want to be right about it, man. Honestly, I don't want to be right. I hope I'm wrong because I like living. I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying life, so I don't really want stuff to end. So I don't want you to be. But if they say some aliens, then I want you to still come back and like, yo, Trav, you was right. You was right. The aliens coming to take over. All right, let's get to another conversation. Chris, I have a question for you, sir.
Okay, Trav. Well, what's the question for me, sir?
When's the last time you begged?
You said bathed?
Begged.
That's what I thought he said.
Begged?
Begged.
Like begged, like please, please, please?
Yeah. When's the last time you actually had to try and beg or convince somebody to do something?
Jeez, I don't really do that. So,
you know we married, right?
I was trying.
What context are you talking about here, bro?
Right, Bill. Right. There's a lot in this. I'm trying. I don't know.
Like, he said, "Why do you think Chris was speechless for a minute?" He's like,
But it could have been anything. Like it could have been like, "Yo, hey, can you take the trash out, please?" You know, like something. I don't know. I don't know what people, because I got to a point where I was thinking like, "Yo, I don't think men beg, or they do they?"
bro.
We were going here. This is what we're doing today. Come on, man.
Hey, look, man. Yeah.
What you digging at, Trav?
No, man. I was just asking questions, man. All right, let's get to something from karate related then, man. Like, yo.
But where does that come? Like, where, like, what made you bring that up, though? Like,
to be honest with you, I don't remember. It's just on my list of things that we haven't gotten to since. Yeah, I don't know, since before.
Or just random topics that you've been thinking about, the filling gaps and stuff.
And I just keep putting different topics down, but then we had so many different things that were happening over the last, with the VFT, with Arctic Challenge, with AKA. So many things will happen back to back to back that I didn't get a chance to get to it. So honestly, I can't remember why this is written down, to be honest with you. Like, I just know it sounds funny to me. So I decided to ask. I decided to ask Chris, not you, Los, because I knew that. I was like, Los ain't
in what context are we speaking on? Because like, there's a lot of.
I answer you.
CTE after dark. All right, look.
Yes, sir, exactly.
All right, so here's another question. I'll ask this one to Los. When someone gets finished fighting in a tournament and they come up to you and they start complaining about the judging and why they lost, but you saw them fight. You saw them clearly lose the fight. Do you correct them, or do you just kind of just sit there and be like, agree with them?
As in all things, my friend Travis, it depends. It depends on who it is.
Like,
honestly.
Okay. What do you mean?
If it's somebody who I'm just standing next to or standing and they just come up and like, I don't really know you, like, I'll let you blow off steam. I'll be like, and that's about it. I'll let you go on about your day. If it's somebody that like I care about, like somebody on my team, I mean, we don't really have those people on our team. But if it was somebody on our
Yo, if y'all don't have Patreon and y'all can't see Los's faces on these, I don't know what to tell you.
Bam.
What you talking about?
Bam.
There was something on TV I looked at. I was kind of like, "What is that?"
Yeah, all right.
I would correct that. But then, like, if it's a repeated thing, then after once or twice, there's no more. There's no point into it. So, that's about it.
Los, you seem like you're a no-nonsense type of person. If you saw somebody get smashed and they came up to you complaining about the judges, would you say something to them?
So if I saw somebody get smashed and they know they got smashed, right? So like there's nothing like what you complain about, like you got smashed. So I wouldn't even entertain that conversation. Like, you know what I mean? Like it just happened like that. Like, you know what I mean? I think for me, like, obviously, everyone has their gripe and what they feel. So I always will hear and listen. But once I don't hear you start taking accountability for something that you did or didn't do, I'm done with the conversation. Like, I won't get, oh yeah, they didn't call that. I don't do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, every fight, you're gonna have some calls that don't get called for you, some that do get called for you, right? So then if you only complain about the ones that didn't get called for you, what were the mistakes that you were making that put you in that position? And if you don't ever take the time to like own up to that, I don't want to keep hearing about the complaining of the refs. That's just me personally.
Have you done that and told them like, hey, look, hey, no.
No, because I think some people when they're in that space, that they're in that space. Like, you mean? So like I just walk away.
Chris, have you done that? Shut it down? Like, yeah, hey, look, no. You lost, bro.
Students and stuff. Yeah. As far as other competitors and teammates, nah, not really. I'm actually on the same page with Los about that one. Try not to ever let it feed into it with them, and then just kind of leave it at that. Let them speak their piece, and then just kind of and make my way on. There are people that I know who would like to hear feedback later, but don't want to hear it right away. But those aren't the people that also come up and complain about what happened either. I think that's really about it. I think Lo said it kind of right when he said, I'll listen to complaints, but if there's no accountability at the end, like, man, I should have got that last call, but I shouldn't have let it get that close because I wasn't circling or whatever. Then you can listen to that.
You know who I give. I mean, maybe it's just when I've been around them. Who I give big kudos to is that I never really hear him complain about the refs. Is Jack. I very seldom ever really heard Jack ever complain about what the refs called or didn't call. Like, you know what I mean? And I rarely
ever heard Jack talk.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I've seen him win a lot of fights. I've seen him lose some fights too, right?
Right.
I think it was at Compete. Was it James Porter he lost to a Compete?
That was a Diamonds. He lost to James Porter. Diamonds.
So like we all saw what was happening. Like, you know what I mean? It was an actual, you know, a shift from one round to another. And but like he never really like complained about the refs. Like, you know what I mean? Like that, like to me, that was like, whereas just why I know some other people like that, they'll get it, and it just
okay. So you brought Jack up, and you know, Chris, I don't know if you know what fight I'm thinking about. Is instantly I'm thinking about the Irish Open.
I already know. That's
what was the like after that one, because a lot of people were like, "Yo, he just got." Still to this day, people will bring that fight up as Jack being robbed.
Then the subsequent next year
when he fought Richie that fight that year.
Yeah. And then subsequently the very next year in teams when there was the bow out because of said ref. But he won't say anything. He just said, I don't want to do it if that guy's gonna ref me again. That's the most I've ever heard. And everybody on the team went, yep. And that was that. So I mean that's
so. But what were you guys saying it after that? Like after the action initially happened, did you guys say that? Because I'm pretty sure the other Americans were probably saying it. I'm curious.
The other people on the team said stuff. Oh yeah, Jack didn't.
Oh,
he came off to the sidelines and talked to us, but after that, like he doesn't do all that.
Yeah, I'm not saying he went out there and was screaming at the refs or just going around saying it. I was just curious as far as in the group because of how flagrant it was.
Yeah. Oh, things were said.
Oh, so I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, when there's stuff that's said like that, I'm just going by my own experience. Like I wasn't there when that happened, right? But for my times, I've seen him, you know, in situations where he should have. I felt he should have won the fight, whether it be causing whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like I never seen that energy kind of keep going. Like, you get what I'm saying? You know, some people that come off, man, they just like that's just their conversation the whole time. It's like, man, we got to get off that and start preparing for the next thing. But
I always find it comical to myself because I kind of just like I don't like hearing it because I'm annoyed by it, but also I'm chuckling to myself when people are saying it to me, and I'm thinking to myself, dude, it wasn't that close. Like you thinking certain things were happening and they clearly were not. You were getting beat. Like you clearly lost this fight, and you're trying to say the judges didn't give you your cause.
So do you say that to them, Travis?
I don't talk to people, but so no. It depends. It depends. Like Chris said, like it really does depend on who it is. Like if that gets shut down immediately, if you're a part of the Plowden tree, like it gets shut down no matter what. Like if you're a part of the Plowden tree, then that's getting shut down. Like no, that's not even. I don't care if it was that last point. You shouldn't have let them get 4. If it's 5-4, you shouldn't have let them get 5. The other 4 points. No matter what, if that last point was it, you should.
What did you do to let the other points happen? You might not have lost that one, but what about
that? Gets shut down quick. Mm-hmm. I mean, like that. Then when I say that, I shouldn't even call it the
one ref calling a bad hold at the end of a game does not really equate what happened in the whole game.
This is true.
It was a damn fumble, right?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let you get yours off.
It was you not having no defense for the whole game, not being able to stop nobody.
Specifically in the second half.
You have a point fighting score that's 35-35. 35-35, and you let the last person get the last blitz. Like, there's just no way that you're going to win that match.
True. Well, were you upset when that happened?
Referees, man. Referees. They just, you know what I mean? Let's just blame the referees for everything.
I mean, it was a hold. That's all I was saying. It was a hold.
It was a hold. It was a hold. Yeah, it was.
He even said it. He said I did hold him, but I mean, yeah. But anyway, yeah. Only thing I was gonna say is like, you know, Jody would talk to me about it. Like AP would say stuff like that. Like they would not. It would shut that down. No matter If anything, they would be like, I'm like, nah, you scored at the end of the last. I can't believe it. You shouldn't have got it, but I'm like, I don't want to hear that because you shouldn't have been that close. I'm like, yep, you're right. And there's nothing I can say about it. It's like there's nothing I can. It is what it is.
Bottom line.
Yeah. So it is what it is. All right, I'm scared to ask this last question because y'all been, minds have been different today. So
mine's been different. What does that mean? Like, what is like?
Right. Same mind.
I asked a simple question about begging. I didn't think.
Sometimes you forget the state of mind that we actually are in because you just like, what y'all think about this. So our state of mind is always the same, Travis. Like it's the same.
No, it's not.
Sure it is.
No. Sometimes it's in business. Sometimes it's in. All right. So, when's the last time you guys had an impactful dream? Like you actually got up and tried to figure out what the meaning of the dream was. Because the reason why I asked this is because over the last 2 months, I've been having these dreams, like just different dreams of different things that I get up and I write the dreams down.
Yo,
like,
Biggie used to have dreams too, right?
Who?
Was it Biggie?
Probably. That was like 30 years ago.
It was all a dream.
But yeah.
Word Up magazine.
But yeah. So
okay. I found this on the web for our use to read Word Up magazine. Check it out.
What in the hell is going on over here, Los?
I don't know. Siri or whatever on my little computer, my Apple just kind of brought it up.
Okay, wait. That's Siri?
Yeah, just.
Why is your Siri a man?
It wasn't a man, it was a chick.
We clearly heard it.
Maybe was it a man?
Yes, your Siri's a man.
Say it again. I don't even know how I did that.
You can't control your Siri?
I don't know why I muted y'all.
I can't help you find a place when I know your location. In security and privacy settings, choose the privacy tab. Under location services, check enable.
This dude got Jarvis running on his Siri, man. What's going on, man?
No, you know what it was?
Is this your wife's laptop? I'm giving you some mine. It's yours.
I didn't even know I had it set up with that. But you know what it was though, bro? Like one time, like the Siri chick came up and she said something, and I had to change it because I told my wife it was Jake from State Farm, and she didn't believe me. So.
Oh, she sounds hideous.
Nah, bro, I don't even know. I fix it. My bad.
I mean, if you like having to talk to you like that, I'm just kidding.
I never use the thing. I don't know why it popped up like that.
He clearly knows your voice.
Yes, I talk to him all the time, Travis.
Yeah, he might soothe you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Anyway, back to the dreams, people. I was just curious if y'all had any if y'all do have like significant dreams, y'all get up and write this dream down so you don't forget.
Like get up and write it down? Nah.
I've been having them so often. I've been writing them down because I'm like, yo, this is
you about to do something big.
I hope so. I hope so. I hope it's just aliens, not asteroids.
No, 11 days.
11 days.
What kind of dreams are you having, Trav? What kind of like?
Yeah, what are they saying? You know, there's a whole study about dreams.
Yeah, one of them. I'll tell you one of them. No, they're not recurring. They're completely different.
Okay.
They're completely different. One of them was literally.
Asked him if he had lucid dreams. Yeah, he didn't respond to them.
Asked him what?
Joe asked me if I asked you if you had lucid dreams. I told him.
Yeah. Lucid dreams?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, lucid dreams, like really vivid dreams.
Yeah. See, told you, Joe.
Yeah, they've been good. So this one has been like one of them. I'll tell you, like,
you reading it? You really wrote it down?
I'm like, seriously, I really wrote them down. Like I'm like writing them down.
So how many notes you got in your notes? Like, you probably got 9 notes in your notes.
I do have.
He got notes. He got notes on notes. He got notes with notes in the notes about his notes.
I got a lot of notes.
You just turned your phone like I wrote it down.
Yeah, no, I got notes. All right, so this is one. I'll tell this one.
Share it with us.
I woke up. I took my mom to the park to meet up with some people, like family members, right? And I dropped her off, and I started getting back in the car, and I noticed these racists were like following her. So I was like, wait a minute. So then I look. So then I ran up on them, and so I had to protect my mom from the racist dudes, right? So
this dude dream about this shit.
No, seriously.
You dream about drama, bro.
No, listen, seriously. I had to protect her, right? So then, I laid him down real quick,
Da, 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 da. And stay like this.
But no, they got back up. They got back up, and they started morphing back to. They put themselves back like they had a.
Usually that's kind of what happens, right? Like you ever see that? Like they just don't go down. They just come. They just stay up. They
came coming back. That's what I'm saying. This is the dream. I'm saying. So they would come. They came back. They wouldn't stay down. Right. So they kept healing themselves. So then I had to. I
got $5,000.
No. Okay. And so then I started. I grabbed my mom, and so I had to start flying her. Right. So I started running and flying, and so they started trying to run and start trying to fly. So I had to put my mom down. So then I had to start flying around, fighting them. It was a whole bunch of them just kept coming. They just kept coming. They kept coming, and so I kept having. I
feel like I'm like in the Matrix movie where all them dudes from the Matrix.
It was kind of like that. I just kept fighting them off and putting them down. They kept bringing themselves back up.
Like it's right. As you're telling the story, I'm actually getting into your dream. I'm actually
it's happening right now. Now it's an inception into the Matrix. Now we're in a dream within listening to a dream.
So my mom and the rest of the family, they started running and they left, and I was the one.
When did the rest of the family come though? Because
at some point they were there. Like, look, these dreams don't make sense. Like they just be popping up. It just be random stuff happening. So the rest of the family had to run off, and somehow we were in New York because I was flying over like the river, and the bridge was in the background. And I was the
bridge,
dude.
You know actually which bridge, or like how'd you know you was in New York?
It was just like New York.
Okay.
I mean, like the city, you know what I'm saying?
So he mean Times Square.
Nah, it wasn't Times Square. It was like the large buildings and the bridge in the background. It's like this is what it is. And so they were coming back, and I was like, look. It's like they kept coming. I was like, look, man, I honestly could say I don't want to see y'all ever again. And it was like, all right. It flew off. I'm telling you, it was weird, man. And so I'm saying, like, but I've been having like weird random dreams about different stuff. Like that's just one. There's been some other ones that just been, I'm not gonna share those, but the other ones were just as weird. And I've just been constantly having these dreams. So I'm curious, how often, when's the last time y'all actually had dreams that y'all can remember and have been weird?
I can't remember.
I'll be honest, I have a dream technique.
A dream technique?
Yeah.
A technique to remember the dream or to stop yourself from having dreams?
To stop the dream.
Don't go to sleep?
Nope.
Blackout?
Nope. So I realized that if I'm in a dream, because a lot of times my dreams be like different, right? So they'd be different, just not different like you're different. Let's say it. Mine's be different. And so literally I have to literally make myself flip my sleeping position, and then the dream goes away, and I start dreaming about something else, like totally like the other one didn't happen. Like we're talking about real dreams, like this is like a factual thing for me. Like if I'm dreaming and I'm like I don't like how it's going, like I'm actually feel like I'm in this.
You reposition yourself.
I reposition myself, like I flip myself over or whatever. Like I deliberately make myself do it. Like
how are you conscious enough to do that,
bro? I don't know. I'm just telling you this. I know that I do that because like. It feels too real sometimes, right? So I have to because it feels so real, it's making me making my. And I'm getting a little into it, but it makes my body starts responding to it. So now I'm feeling my body responding, and it's making me and I almost wake myself up to flip myself over, and then the dream doesn't reset or anything. I don't dream about it anymore. Now I may dream about something similar later, but in that same night I don't.
You mean like that dream comes back later? like a couple days or a week later, and then you gotta go again.
Yeah, it re-triggers itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious as if
I don't remember none of my dreams.
I'm curious if you're really flipping yourself or if you think you're flipping yourself because you're dreaming. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you think you're doing like you, but you're not. I'm just curious.
I'm just telling you that where I'm at in that dream, this dream got to end. I'm not feeling this right now, yo. This is not
swap.
And Los, I mean, Chris, you said you don't remember your dreams at all.
Nah, I don't remember. I haven't remembered dreams in a while. I don't know what it is. I have them. My wife says I talk in my sleep.
That's dangerous for other reasons.
Oh, that's what I talk about.
That's dangerous for other reasons. That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
No, yeah, I feel you. No, 100% I feel you. But I don't know. My wife be like, sometimes I be teaching kids in my dream. She'll tell me what I be saying.
You'll be teaching your students?
Or something. She'd be like, one I specifically remember her telling me, she was like, you were like, turn your foot sideways. It's a side kick. She said I said that out loud in my sleep. I was like, oh, I know who I was talking to. It was a specific kid. But
you ever dream about teaching?
I really can't recall, bro. Like honestly, I feel my dreams are always in like one kind of area. Right? So it's like it's and that's why I think it bothers me. Like you know, because it's like it's one of my fears, and I feel like it triggers when I'm sleeping. Like you know what I mean?
You never thought about trying to face it and like just beat it?
There has been times where I feel like I've had, but it still wasn't a full thing. I'll share with y'all off thing.
Yeah,
because it's like I was saying, like so when you bring it up, like it's actually a real thing for me, right? So so I yeah, we'll talk about it later. Yeah. I didn't write it down though, because I don't know.
But no, after the third dream, I started writing it. I've been like,
your dream seemed like it's like you like an action movie or something like that. Like you know what I mean? Like saving mom.
Well, you know, I got a lot of stuff happening right now. And it's just so many things that are in flux right now. Like honestly, so and I've known things are coming over. You know, the last.
Well, you got school tomorrow.
3 to 6 months. So I've always known that was gonna happen. So
right.
There's a lot of different stuff. So, but yeah, so we'll talk about it off after a little bit for a couple minutes if y'all still want to talk about it. But that's all I had, man. As far as today goes, man, I'm not gonna keep y'all anymore. Yeah, that's when you beg. Y'all still ain't say when the last time y'all begged.
You said bathe?
First off, I saw a video of a guy saying that you're not supposed to bathe take a shower every day. I was like, yo, fam, I'm taking a shower every day.
You funky.
Say you're not supposed to. I was like, what? Get out of here. I'm showering every day. But
well, they also say you're not supposed to use the chemical soaps that we use on the largest organ. You're supposed to use natural products and make sure that you find those things.
Don't work, man. You used to be funky at 2 hours later.
I don't be funky. I'm just saying that's what they say.
I'm just saying that y'all tried to those natural deodorants do not work. They do not.
Not for active
natural deodorant.
Huh?
What's natural deodorant?
The ones that don't have certain chemicals in it, like
the metals or whatever.
Yeah, all the aluminum out of them, all this other stuff.
Oh, anybody gonna what they heard that?
Oh, we all heard it. We've been hearing a whole bunch of stuff going on in the background.
Just want to make sure, like,
my son is wild.
Okay,
I didn't know who it was
because I know. Like, wait a minute,
he probably out there doing like karate. Like I should check the security films. He'd be out there doing punching and kicking and like roaring like a dango dinosaur or something. I don't know what's going on out there.
I didn't know who. I know who.
I'm trying. Look. This fool coming in here. Hey man, get out of here! I'm almost done, man. Get out of here! Look, he's trying to shoot me. Don't lock me in the room, man. I got it. That's how that goes, man. This dude was plotting on me.
Got a large gun there, sir.
We had Nerf Wars, Blaster Wars or whatever. I
have no idea. All right, man. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, man. All right, y'all.
Y'all, unless y'all got something else y'all want to talk about that we sparked the conversation or something that y'all want to hear about.
Nah, man, don't forget. Check out Fist Kicks and Flicks. We also got Inside Scoop.
Yes.
Sponsored by Virtual Fight Tour. Ocean State Grand Nationals. Also, Virtual Fight Tour. Last man standing at the Ocean State Grand Nationals.
That is correct, sir. So
I mean, it's a good thing. Support those people who do good things.
Yep. And the Chiefs have won the Super Bowl.